Hi there, welcome to Old Testament Survey. I'm your instructor, Anna Segas, and I'm going to walk you through some introductory material right now that you'll need to know for this course and try to familiarize yourself as I'm going through this with Blackboard. You can watch this video and you can play along on Blackboard if you want, or you can just watch the video. Either one is fine. What I'm going to do first is share my screen with you. There you can see I got a little bit smaller, but you can see Blackboard here. I've got our course pulled up. And this is the course overview page. This is what should come up first when you open up Blackboard on your own computer. You can see a couple of important things here. First thing that you'll see is that you have to do this enrollment verification exercise. You got to do that or they will drop you from the course. The next thing that you're going to see is a folder that says course content and assignments. Don't look at that yet. We'll come back to that. Then you've got me, your instructor right here, and I've told you a little bit about where I work. I work on campus at Gardner-Webb in the Lindsay building, and you can come and find me there if you are on campus. And if you're not, I'm going to post some virtual office hours. I haven't done that yet, but that's coming. You can also see that you have my email address, which is the best way to contact me. And I've also included a phone number in case you have an emergency. Now, I may not answer if it's the middle of the night or something like that, but that is available to you. These are my two kids. They're very cute. They're a little bit bigger than that now, but just slightly bigger. This is Amelia and this is Bramble, and they are very adorable, and I have a lot of fun with them. The next thing that you'll see is the syllabus. Now this syllabus, I definitely want you to read through it, but I want to draw your attention to a couple of the things on it to start out with. You've got your course description, you've got your course objectives. You can read through all of those on your own time. The objectives are just there to tell you what you should be able to do by the time you finish this course. This is really important though. You've got certain textbooks that you're expected to have through the duration of this course. And one of them is just a big red Bible. It's called, we're going to refer to it as the NOAB. It's the New Oxford Annotated Bible. That one's listed right here. The editor is Michael Coogan. You can get your hands on that almost anywhere, but you want to make sure, especially if you buy it online, that you get the whole Bible with the Apocrypha included. So you want Old, New Testament, and Apocrypha. And I have listed here that either the 4th or the 5th edition will do fine. The other book that you're going to want to have for this course is Barry Bandstra. And his book is entitled Reading Through the Old Testament. Now, one of the tricky things about this textbook is that it's also available online for free. So you can go to this website here, barrybandstra.com, and you can access the entire book. If you want to do it that way, you certainly can. Unfortunately, in your reading schedule, I have not quite laid out for, I've only used the page numbers. And so there may be sometimes that you have difficulty figuring out exactly what you have to read in Bandstra. But if you would prefer to read Bandstra online, he has published his whole book for free onto the internet. So that's available to you. The other thing that I want to show you is the different ways that I will be grading you throughout the semester. You will be responsible to complete the readings that I have laid out for you. I will give you quizzes, exams, and you're going to complete journals towards the objective of writing an analysis paper. And these journals that you're going to complete take you step by step through how to study one passage of scripture at length. It's really fun. I'll also grade your class participation, and then this is really important. The reading quizzes that you take for me are worth 15% of the grade. The journals are worth 10, and each exam is worth 15%. Even the final exam is worth 15%. And then your analysis paper is also worth 15%. Some people also get thrown off by my grading scale. You probably won't remember this, but I'm going to ask you to do it to beat the odds and remember that I have a 7-point grading scale. And so if you want an A, you have to get a 93 or higher. If you want a B, it has to be an 85 or higher. So those are the different things. You can turn in assignments late, blah, 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 all of those things. You can read through all of them. So that is your syllabus. It's kind of bare bones. Let me show you right here that I have listed the books that you'll need right underneath the syllabus. So you've got your New Oxford Annotated Bible right here, and then also this Reading the Old Testament. And I say it's also available online. You'll also want to note that a couple of times throughout the semester, I'll have readings for you that are not located in either one of these books. And for those, you need to come to Blackboard Readings. That's where these ones are. All right. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is right here. This is kind of your home base, the course content and assignments. If you click through to that, you'll see that I've broken down our course into 8 sections. And each one of these sections has bits that you are to do on a span of dates. So we hit the ground running in this class, and we finish up section 1. Here it is, section 1, by January 18th. January 18th is a Friday, and on that Friday, all of the assignments, the quiz, and the journals that are located in this section are due. So here's section 1 for you. I don't want you to be thrown off by the fact that you're watching this video and I have brown hair, and in the videos that you will consult through the semester I have blonde hair. I change my hair color frequently, so don't let that throw you off. But you'll see here that I have listed for you the reading that you need to do. For this section, you're going to read Bandstra pages 1 through 15 in your textbook, or you can read them online. And then here I have connected for you the online, or the Blackboard reading that I want you to complete. And that's called SUNY Inspiration. You can just click on that and it pops right up for you, and I want you to read through this for the section January 9th through the 18th. Then you'll see all of these different lectures that I've recorded with blonde hair. They're really fun. I encourage you to watch them and take notes as you watch them. And then you've got different assignments here. So after you've done these first 2 lectures, I want you to click into this assignment about Shrek, and I want you to answer these questions. What are 3 things that stood out to you about this clip? You'll hit reply, you'll write something in here, and then you'll hit submit. It'll all be very clear once you start the course. You'll work your way through all of this, and then you will come to a place where you will write your very first journal. This is a really exciting part, and this is also due on January 18th. And one of the first things that you have to do is you have to choose a passage of scripture that you want to study for the whole semester. So I have listed here a variety of options that you can choose from for a passage of scripture that you can study. Then you'll notice that I have a link here to your very first journal. You're going to click through to it and hit Create Journal Entry. And here's where you will paste, copy and paste into this section your very first journal entry. Do not attach a file. I do not like attached files. All right, so you can read through all of this and you'll see precisely what you're supposed to do. Let's say that you choose Ruth chapter 4 verses 1 through 6 for your journal entry. You are going to read through it in your Big Red Bible, the NOAB, and then you're going to go to BibleGateway.com and read through Ruth chapter 4 verses 1 through 6 in 3 other translations and make note of the differences, and then you've got a couple more things to do. And this journal, all of these journals, you've got several of them throughout the semester. They'll be really important for you in passing this course, in doing well in this course. And they're really fun. I mean, you get to really study a passage of scripture in depth, which is a great thing. I think that is all I have for you by way of getting you started. Let's see here. Course content and assignments. Your tests will appear within these as they come due. But for now, you really just need to focus on section 1. And that should get you started. Get those books, look over your syllabus, and get started on section 1 and have it done by January 18th. That is your mission. All right, thanks guys.